We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Number 16 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
The designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And that baby's gone. And that one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single-season hit record. His crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single-season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties, starters, relievers. This is one powerhouse season that he's had.
Take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, you're pinched.
The windup and the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Come on now, rip it.
Here we go now, one at a time.
Fouled away.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
2-2.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Come on, baby, get your pitch. Right now.
High in the air out to center field. Garcia is right there, one down. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, let her rip right here. Come on, let it fly right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
Lou Gehrig will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Right here. Get the pitch, huh?
Oh, big guy, get the pitch, huh?
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, one pitch.
Mays leads off
Hey,
first
have a
with
rip.
one
Quick
away.
man. Here you go. Wait for a good one.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Swung on and belted. Looking up is Benintendi, and that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Grab that pitch now, eh?
So standing in, Lou Gehrig, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Fouled off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit. And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. So the Bronx Bombers win for a division-leading 117th time. Number 16 wins his 19th decision of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Matt Dennis struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Catfish Hunter gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Mantle, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Mantle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Mantle. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he misses it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Mickey Mantle.
Rip it up.
First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the center fielder. And that baby's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Career home run number 649. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he...
Ready to take his hacks again, Mickey Mantle, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that will bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Mantle at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
Right here, on the bag, on the bag.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the
Get out,
mound.
slide, slide,
Throw
slide.
on at first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. Ready for another chance? Mickey Mantle.
batter,
He went deep
7.
earlier, and he's 2 for 4
Designated
to this
hitter.
point.
Mickey Mantle.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Here comes the first pitch. Chased
No
after that
ball.
one, and it's
One
0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive
Come on,
sent
Bob.
out
Get
toward
up.
the
Come on, you're
gap.
scoring, you're scoring, you're
Benintendi
scoring.
heads back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for
Now
a little
batting.
bit more breathing room.
The second baseman, Labor.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the
Torres.
inning.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Popped up. Chavis is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox 3.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Yanks win their 118th decision of the year, best in the division. Catfish Hunter records win number 16 on the season. Goose Gossage hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Wade Boggs, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
The designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center
Get
field.
off, get off.
Benintendi is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now to the plate,
The
Mickey
batter,
Mantle.
number
So
7.
far, 0 for 1 with a
Designated
flyout.
hitter,
Almost,
Mickey
Matty. Almost went deep his last
Mantle.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Get down.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Now batting, second
So
baseman,
a runner at first with 1 out now,
Gleyber.
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Has a look, now the pitch. A pitch
One ball,
out,
no
the
strike.
throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they...
So stepping in, Mickey
Now
Mantle,
batting,
as
the
he'll look to
designated
bring home
hitter,
that tying run from
Mickey
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Mantle.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
There we go.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Need you right here, one time.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
They square one up. One time.
Has a look, now the pitch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Come on, big guy.
Here's the 3-2. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The
Now
bad
batting,
news, a single
second
probably
baseman,
drives in a couple of runs.
Gleyber. Torres.
Let it fly. Let it fly right here. Hey, see if you can drive.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
The third baseman,
Now
Eddie.
batting, Eddie Matthews.
Matthews.
Let's go now, one time.
This is pulled into right.
Nice
And that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball.
Torres is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And it is now a 7-4 game. Next will be the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting,
Mickey
the
Mantle.
designated
A
hitter,
hit in 2 tries so
Mickey.
far.
Mantle.
First pitch of the at-bat.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Benintendi. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Solo shot to right center. The 650th of his big league career as they open up an 8-5 lead.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. New York earned their 119th win, most in the division. Walter Johnson wins his 19th decision of the season. Chris Sale allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. For the Red Sox, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base.